Hey everybody, we are back.
Hey,
We are back. Hey Abby. Hey Really B.
We're back. I
we're
hope y'all missed us.
back.
Oh.
It's time to start talking traders, y'all. It's traders will
It
be up.
is. I'm
And
excited. We are back. Traders is back, and I'm excited.
y'all know once Thanksgiving is over, it might as well be January. So traders
Wow.
Did you
right
just
around.
wait? I'm sorry. Did you just skip over Christmas?
And you gonna blink, it's gonna be Christmas. It's gonna be January.
You know how I feel about Christmas.
I care about Christmas this year because
I meant
Beyonce
to put my tree up today.
Your new Ozempic tree?
Ooh, not
Y'all
Ozempic.
gonna be listen. Y'all gonna stop hating on my tree.
I ain't seen it. So I
You never
can't
seen my tree? I'm gonna put
mm-mm.
it up. I'm actually gonna put it up tomorrow. I meant to put it up earlier this
No,
week, but I'm gonna put it up tomorrow.
It
no.
can't be any smaller than mine. Mine only 12 inches.
That's what he said.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
I don't like putting up Christmas decorations now that I don't have any children that are young enough to care. So I just put up a couple of little things and that's it, but I'm not putting that tree up.
I love Christmas, but I don't have a lot of Christmas decorations, which is weird, right? Cajun, Abby Cajun is trolling you about this damn show he wants you to watch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
I watched it. I think it's good.
Well, Cajun wants you to review it.
I'm not reviewing it. That's just something.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It
Y'all
ain't
know
nothing.
Cajun just like the troll child.
Cajun, are you George or Mandy? Because I don't understand why you going so hard for this show.
I think he's an EP or something.
You gotta be.
Good show because I enjoy Young Sheldon, but it's something that I just turn on after I missed about 3 weeks and I binged 3 episodes, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
Oh,
I feel you.
it's nothing I turn into every week. But me and Abby will be getting back together on Wednesday nights. I think starting next Wednesday.
I think
You know
so.
what?
Because
We're gonna do the African Love Show on Netflix. I forgot the official name, but it's some South African love going back on. And
Okay.
then we're gonna do the Elderly Love Show on Netflix as well.
The elderly love show. Okay. And you see
watch
it.
they all be like 45 and 50 talk about their elderly.
And
Girl.
then I'm gonna
Okay.
turn it right off. I'm gonna turn it right off.
But we also have RuPaul next month too. I mean January too.
Hmm.
January gonna get busy.
Good, because we ain't been doing nothing.
Listen, I'm about to say it's been a drought, and me and Scotty were complaining, but baby, it's on fire now. Because right now I'm reviewing like 6 shows. All of the Housewives, Married to Medicine, Bell Collective, Love and Marriage, Huntsville Child. So yeah, it's on and popping. And then, like you said, next month January we have Traders and RuPaul. Baby, it's on and popping.
Yeah, January is gonna pick right up, and then you got Atlanta right around the corner.
Yep, Atlanta coming on right behind Potomac, I think.
Hmm.
So
But tonight we are here to talk about the first looks of the cast of season 3 of Traders. Just to mention the way we played Big Brother, wink, wink, last season, we will also be playing Traders, wink, wink, this season. Stay tuned for more details in January
yeah,
for that. It was about almost 50 of us, like 45 people that did the Big Brother group, and we had a really, really good time. So hopefully
we
we
did, and it was fun to keep up with everything.
mhm. But we'll talk backstage on how we want to set up the points and everything and get it all together and get it all organized by January. But
Yep.
tonight, have y'all seen the official cast pictures? Because these are the best cast pictures for traders that I've ever seen. One, they have them in their own fashion sense and not in them ugly trader coats.
And they are airbrushed to the gods. Okay, they are filtered. They are like Kardashian style filtered. Okay.
I see a couple of black women that look like white women, a couple of white women that look like black women. It's a lot of airbrushing going on in these pictures.
Okay.
But let's just get right into it. We ain't got to hold y'all up for the suspense. Let me share And we're just gonna talk about the cast, who we think will be a good trader, who we think will be a good faithful, that kind of
Well,
stuff.
I'm Team Bob. I'm Team Bob until the end.
I like both Bobs, but we'll get to them. We got to talk about the host and his pet, Lala. Lala looks like a fox, not a dog, but I love a good
Right.
outfit.
Lala really does look like a fox.
Mm-hmm. And we have Alan,
who we love.
Right, looking good as usual.
I love
Alan for these pictures.
I'm here for it. Yes, Alan.
Alan is blonde this season.
Right, Alan 8.
He wasn't blonde last season.
I don't think so. I would have remembered that.
I think he was always blonde.
I thought he was blonde. I think the hair is just different.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, Abby is more of a hair person than I am, so I defer to her. I just felt
I think he's bleach blonde. Maybe he wasn't as blonde.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was brown last season, but I could be wrong. What do I know?
Lord knows I don't remember. But up first, we have somebody named Wells and somebody named Tom Sandoval. Now I know
Tom Sandoval is from Vanderpump Rules.
I know him from the Scandal, but I don't know who Wells is.
Wells, I think is somebody's brother. Hold on, I have the whole breakdown. Hold on, where did I put it?
Okay. No, he's not the brother. One of them is an Efron brother.
Wells Adams. What kind of name is Wells Adams? Is he Wednesday's brother?
It's two last names. Oh, Wells is the Bachelor. Okay. I guess.
Yeah, where did I put it? I sent it to the group.
What was he the Bachelor?
I sent it to you on Instagram. Let me find it.
Just to start it off, I wouldn't pick neither one of these to be on my fantasy team because I don't know them. And
I might pick Tom because clearly he is a sneaky snake and a cheater. So he might be able to.
But everyone knows him as a snake and a cheater, so they might banish him first.
True. Very true. Why are you taking a picture like he's supposed to be James Dean? He look crazy.
He really is posing like he looked like a retro Footloose. He looked like from Greece or something.
He's a bartender. Is he the Bachelor or the bartender? They say he the bartender. Wells is.
Bartender. Well, he's from the Bachelor.
Maybe that was his profession on the
Bachelor. Yeah, maybe that was his profession before.
You can't tell me just because you okay.
Yeah, maybe it says Bachelor Nation. So
okay, so he wasn't the Bachelor. He was one of the candidates.
He was from the Bachelor, right? He competed on the Bachelor, right?
So okay, looking for love, competing for love. He wasn't the main person handing out the roses, is what you're saying.
Absolutely not. Not looking like that. Not with their job. Absolutely not.
Okay. Wells is too nice.
First slides.
Oh, they said Wells is too nice. Okay. All right. Dr. Ivy girl said Wells is too nice, honey. He's a host on Bachelor in Paradise. He's the bartender. Oh, so he's not even competing. He's like I don't know about him.
Right about this situation because let me shut up because he get with them ears. He can hear me from here. Okay, let me
oh my god. Abby is not here for Wells or Tom, so
okay, moving right along.
Keisha, I don't know what day of the week. What day of the week is January 9th? We gotta look that up. Up next is two of my Survivor favorites. I don't know if you two watch Survivor, but we have Tony and Boston Rob.
I've heard of Boston Rob. Now I do know who he is, but I don't know him for his works. I just remember the name Boston Rob.
Boston Rob, he's been on Survivor a few times. He's done a couple of competition shows. He's known for writing a book about Survivor. And he also married somebody from the show. Like he met his wife on Survivor.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh,
really good Survivor player. He's known to be a strategist and someone who, what do they call that? I don't want to say manipulate, but he can get people to vote his way. Politics.
Oh, so he will be a great trader then. If he's very persuasive.
I feel like he done got out of shape and he can't do the physically challenging shows, so now he's on Traitor.
Oh wow.
Well, he just did Deal or No Deal Island, so that was a physical show.
What's Deal or No Deal Island? I've never heard of that.
It's like Deal or No Deal
But
mixed
they
with
on an island.
Survivor and Deal or No Deal had a baby.
But they on an island.
No, thank you. Put me in a pretty dress and then
I
put the
couldn't
women
make
up
it
there and
past
let me
2
pick
episodes.
suitcases.
I turned it off at the 2 episodes. Tony is known as a game changer on Survivor. He was the first person to make a spy shack where he can cover himself with leaves and eavesdrop on conversations. He's a
What in
two-time
these? He in the bushes covered in leaves. He's dry.
They said it would be too obvious to make him a traitor. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
I can see both of these two people going home first, like they sent bananas home. Like Tony is also a police officer. People are going to think he's too good. Unless he's a faithful and he can convince people he's really a faithful, people going to want Tony out.
Okay, yeah.
Boston would be a house.
Boston Rob, I remember him on Survivor, and I remember liking him at one point, and then I was just like, man, okay, I guess. And then he made his life into competing on shows, and that's how he funds his life. My God.
Oh.
Amen.
Glenda says she need one of them to be a traitor, though. I feel like one of them should be a traitor, too. I mean, you know.
I think it would be too obvious.
I would like them to make some regular people in with the stars. That would be.
I would like them, like season 1, I would like them to do that.
I would, too, but they're not. Once they go to celebrities, they hardly ever go back. Once they go celebrity.
No, but I'm not an all normal people cast. I mean, sprinkle like a couple of normal people in with the celebrities, because the normal people are completely unknown. These celebrities don't know nothing about these normal people.
Yeah, and I like the fact that some of the people were like influencers, so we didn't recognize some of them, but we didn't know anything about them. You know what I mean? Like, you recognize you, but we don't know about your person. We don't know how you really move in real life, kind of thing.
The physical challenges are the only reason why I have not submitted an application to Traitors, because who's finna be in the woods?
Physical challenges aren't that hard.
I'm not getting in the water.
Wow. Well, that eliminates the first episode because they get in the water. So
I'm gonna be just like this, the first person to go for the immunity. I'm going for if it's water involved. And if it involves running, it doesn't involve me. So I just I feel like
she ain't lying. Lord knows she ain't lying.
I would do Traitors. But would you want any of these 2 gentlemen on your fantasy teams?
Maybe. I might pick one of them. A survivor. I think it's a good plan to pick a survivor on your fantasy team. Yeah, I think I would.
I don't know which one on the cast. These aren't the only 2 survivors, so
okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We'll see who's next.
He told me to stay home.
Don't even do it to yourself, Abby. Don't do it to yourself.
Right, just stay home, boo. Just stay home.
I think Sam is that Britney Spears' ex-husband?
Yes, and we have no use for him. Why are you here, Sam? Why are you here? And let me tell you something.
We could be an exorbitant amount of mediocre white men for this season. What is happening?
You know what? That would involve too much. But I feel like we could either play, like, listen, we could put a pot. Every time that man says Brittany, we could put $1 up. I bet you somebody will have $100 by the time it's over, because I feel like that's all he's gonna do is talk about Brittany, being married to Brittany, all things Brittany. I just feel like that's the only thing he's gonna talk about is Britney Spears.
And that's why they brought him here. And we don't want to hear it.
At all.
What is this Dylan Efron famous for besides being Zac Efron's brother?
That's it. We need to do a pop for how many times he says Zac too.
Right. Because literally under the description when they did all the Traitors and they put like where they were from, literally under his name it says Zac Efron's brother. Like, that is it. It don't say nothing. It says Zac Efron's brother. I was like, damn. And here says Britney Spears' husband. Like, that's ex-husband. Like, that's
it. Did it say how old they are?
No, I don't remember seeing the age.
They gotta be in their 30s.
Because how you make it through this whole time in your whole life, and the only claim to fame you got is that you are a relative or ex that used to be married to somebody, and that's it. That's all we know.
That's the show he should have been on, is Claim to Fame, where you go on the show and they try to guess
who you're related to.
related to. Not Traitors.
Traitors, it doesn't start till
Yeah.
January, Gail. You got time. We just going
This
over the people that's going to be on there. We're just talking about who's like our predictions and stuff.
this Sam boy looks like when Pugsley grew up and lost a little bit of weight, but he still got the same spit curl on his forehead.
No, he does
Not
not.
Pugsley.
Sam is handsome. He doesn't look like Pugsley.
He does to me.
The Dylan look more like Pugsley to me.
He does look more like Pugsley.
Dylan looks like more like Courtney Cox's ex from the Scream movies. You know who he was the
Yes.
deputy.
Mhm.
That's who he looked like. He looked like Dewey. That's who he looks like.
Well, would you want either of these gentlemen on your team?
Not at all.
Not
you
really.
I mean, just based on what I know about them without the show, like they might surprise me or whatever, but yeah, I'm not interested because I feel like they're gonna annoy me.
They both
I
got
feel like they get rid of Dylan immediately because he don't need the money. Because even though some of these people are reality stars from game shows, they need the money. They could use the money. He doesn't.
Thank you, Cajun. David Cox. That's who he looks like.
That is that man's name. Let's see who's next. Nikki Garcia and Gabby Wendy. I guess I got all the people I don't know up front because I don't know. I think Nikki is a wrestler, WWE. I don't know Gabby at all.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
The silence is so loud.
Right. I don't know these people. What I want any of them on my fantasy team. I don't know. It really just I don't know. I don't know if they make the cut. If I were to pick one, maybe the wrestler. But even with that, don't know.
Oh, she's a bachelorette. Okay.
I don't want none of the bachelor and bachelorettes. And I know that that's probably wrong. That's probably
that's
bias on my part. But I don't want none of them.
Because I watch seasons of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, and them niggas don't make good choices. So you are correct. This is not they. They don't have no wherewithal, no discernment, no nothing.
Not no discernment.
None.
Well, sorry, ladies. Up next is Lord Ivar Mountbatten, whatever that is. I can't say the last. Mountbatten. And then we have Jeremy Collins, who is one of my favorite Survivor players. Matter of fact, he's a Survivor winner. I want to correct that. Jeremy won Survivor.
I think I would put him on my team.
Jeremy is who I would put on my team if I had to pick a male from Survivor.
Yeah, I think I would put him on my team.
I don't know him from Survivor. I'm happy he won. I'm rooting for everyone black, therefore he goes on my team.
Right. And I think
Nikki is with the Bella twins. Oh, okay.
Oh, she is. I know they had a reality show. But
yeah.
I don't think people know Jeremy as a Survivor winner unless you're a Survivor super fan. I think more people have heard of Boston Rob, which makes him more of a threat than Jeremy. So I definitely would pick Jeremy over Boston Rob.
Yeah, I feel like I would pick Jeremy over Boston Rob.
Shout out to Nora for knowing the wrestling people, because if it's not from the 80s, 90s, WCW Steiner Brother era, you lost me. After the era,
not Steiner Brothers. She went way back with that. Not the Steiner Brothers.
I was gonna marry one of them in my head at 14.
Well, now.
Now the Lord Ivar, I think he's one of the Royals' cousins. I wonder if he's gonna be reading people like oh boy last season that was from the UK.
I like him. I mean, I think I might like him.
It depends. Did he one of the ones that was asking what color that girl's baby was gonna be when it came out? Because if he was,
no, that was allegedly that was the king that asked that question, child.
I think he related to the king. I think he the king's cousin.
Child.
Which one? Oh, the man from Parliament.
No, he's not from Parliament. He's just a royal. He's a lord.
No, not this man. They talk about the man from last season, Peter from Parliament.
Yes,
Peter
he was
from Parliament.
No, Peter was the bachelor. John was from Parliament, and John was reading people at that table until we got tired.
Was until he ran afoul of Phaedra.
Yep.
I'm gonna get to try and play this season's Phaedra because I mean she left an indelible mark.
None of the housewives this season gonna live up to Phaedra, so I'm not even gonna try to expect it.
Child, no, they not.
Now, if I'm expecting a good read at every table, Bob might be the one.
Bob might be the one.
Okay, so they said he's related to Charles, which is, I guess, the king through
Prince. So yeah, he was also one of the ones asking about the baby's color.
You don't know that, Abby.
They say
look at that white man. Look at him and tell me you don't think he asked.
Abby, you do not know that's you can't put that on that man like that.
Right.
She gonna say, "Oh, he was one of the ones." You don't know that.
If he tried to banish one of the black people first, we gonna know that he did. He asked.
Well, now that would be a clue. That would be.
Thank you, House of Sir James. You know we gonna cut up.
Anyway. Hey, Sir James. Hey, boo.
Everybody with Abby, they say he did ask.
Now I'm with Abby. Y'all are terrible.
They say we gonna see episode 1. Let you be coming for a black person to be banished. We gonna see. Lord. Up next, we have Jesus. We got Robin Dixon and somebody named Sierra from Summer House, but she ain't from the black people Summer House, so I don't know her.
Boo to Robin. I'm not putting her on my team. I don't think she'll be a good liar. I don't think she'll be a good faithful. No.
I think she'll be a good faithful. She's still faithful to Juan Dixon after all these years. So.
But that's what they said on Twitter. They said she can't even find the traitor in her bedroom. So how she gonna find one on TV? On Twitter, I ain't say that, but I did like
it. And there it is.
Yeah, her cast photo is beautiful. Like Sierra, she is
good too. She lost all her melanin in that lighting, but she looks good.
It's very faint what melanin she does have, but it's washed out in this photo. And this baby girl over here, I don't like the hat and glove combination because it looked like she works for a high-end car service.
A chauffeur.
Exactly.
I could see that. I could see the chauffeur situation. I could see it.
But if her leave out wasn't right, I understand why she didn't put that hat on. So, you know.
Oh, Lord.
It could have been knotted there. It could have got knotted up. You don't know.
Oh, my God. Y'all are just coming up with all sorts of scenarios.
Either one of them on my fantasy team. If I had to have a sleeper pick, I might bet it on Sierra. By sleeper pick, I mean pick somebody I have absolutely no clue about. But I'm definitely not betting on Robin at all.
Hell no.
I'm thinking I would pick her if they made her a traitor because I feel like she's just dumb enough to la her way all the way to the end.
Robin
and possibly be inconspicuous because who's going to suspect her?
Robin is not a good liar. She's just a good bullshitter or bulldog for Giselle.
I mean, if you put her in a different situation, you only know her in that situation with Giselle.
We've seen Robin in pressure cooker situations, and she can't lie her way out of a brown paper bag.
Not lying. Her voice cracks. She get real shaky. If she was a traitor, she would definitely give herself up quickly. I expect Robin to be Sheree, just to be there. Except for she ain't gonna give us no good fashions. At least Sheree would give us a good outfit. But I just expect Robin.
Did she though? Okay. Oh, man.
Sheree had on a couple of cute outfits.
No, she didn't. But sure, if you say so.
I feel like Sheree gave some looks. I do. I feel like Sheree gave some looks.
I'm just happy her leave out was appropriate the whole time. Oh man.
She had braids.
Exactly. You saw them edges around. Okay. Stayed late.
Abby is on one tonight. My gosh.
We have more housewives. Dorinda, and Dolores. I don't watch either one of these seasons, but
The only Dorinda I recognize is Clark. I do not know this white woman.
Well, let me say this. I love Dolores. I do not know how good Dolores is going to be on this show. I do love, but I do feel like Dolores is going to get into it with some people. She got that New Jersey in her. Dorinda is going to get on everybody's nerves. Dorinda's going to try to boss people around, but she's going to be amusing. I feel like Dorinda's going to be funny to watch, but I don't think she's going to be good on the show. She's going to go home pretty early, I predict. I don't think she's going to be
I
around.
feel like I'm gonna put my money on this Dorinda lady, imposter to the name, as a first out. Because why are you here? You look like cannon fodder. Get out.
I don't know her to know how she will do.
I'm just going by what she looked like in this picture. I've never seen an episode of this woman's ever been on a day in my life.
I expect her to do better than Robin, so
I do.
Oh.
Well, no, I think Robin's going to stay around longer than she will. I think Dorinda goes home before Robin does. I honestly do.
probably because Robin is gonna be Sheree. Nobody's threatened by Sheree.
Right. Nobody was right. And I think Robin, that's why I say, but I think Dorinda's going to get on people's nerves. And I think Dorinda's going to go home not for gameplay, but just because she's annoying. Like the only thing I know about Dorinda is I watched one episode of The Real Housewives of New York, and then I watched the season that she was on of Ultimate Girls Trip, and she was just annoying. And I just feel like she's going to get on everybody's nerves.
Probably.
Okay.
But I love Dorinda. I love my Dolores. I mean, I love Dolores. I love my Dolores.
Would you bet on?
I love the Clark sisters.
If we only have 6 people to pick, would you bet on Dolores?
So for the game, what is the object? Like, who's still standing at the end?
Because you get points per week, so it's the longer they stay, the more points you get.
I think she had. Yeah, I would put her on my team. I don't know if I'm going to, but I would, because I think she has a good chance of being around for a minute. I think Dolores is going to play the game.
But you also have to add in, that app likes drama points, people who get in fights, start arguments, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Dorinda. I think Dolores will, because again, she's New Jersey. Dolores will rumble. Somebody come at her wrong or say something to her out of the way. Dolores will definitely get in the mix. I believe so.
Her last name is Cantina.
Yeah, Dolores Cantina.
Oh,
her husband. That's her husband's. Well,
I would like
you should have your maiden name. Why would you?
Ancestry.com, because every time I see her, I see Black woman.
That's what Wendy Williams used to call her.
Right. Like,
used to call her Black Dolores.
But okay. She probably got that same 53% like Robin.
Oh.
Well, that's what Robin said.
Moving on.
Up next are 2 ladies I am familiar with, Chanel Ayan and Chriselle from, what's Selling the Sunset?
Ayana's annoying, and she's going to pretend like she don't understand nothing because it's not because English isn't her native language, and all she wants to do is change her outfit. I feel like she's going to be annoying, and she's going to get sent home pretty quickly as well.
Chriselle is also she's going to be a faithful because sit your goofy ass down somewhere, girl. Why you have
like Chriselle?
Oh, okay. I ain't finished this season of Selling Sunset, so I don't know if I still like her. I knew I liked her last season.
You
should have had that other one, not her, but the other one, Mary. No, not Mary. No, the one with the British accent. Pauline, Penelope, Pippa. What her name is? Oh,
you talking the black girl?
No, she white. She the white girl, and she stayed doing stuff, and so what's the girl and the boy who like each other, and he was married and then he got divorced, and they've been dancing. And then she's supposed to be the girl's friend, but she also pushing up on the boy and throwing her coochie at him too. But,
right, Selling OC. Her name might be Penelope. I know who you're talking about. Is it Paula or Pauline or Paula?
Pauline or Paula? Yeah. I don't know. Something begin with P.
She would have been good for this
she is
show.
treacherous and a good liar. So I think she would do well.
Cause she was the one when old girl was trying to get with the ex married one, but she was the one who was really kissing him in the mouth in the office.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then trying to look dumb like she don't understand
Like,
what's
oh, I was
happening.
drunk. Whatever. I agree. I think Chanel is going to try her best to mimic Phaedra, but it's not going to work. And she's going to give us cute fashions, but she is going to get on people's nerve and go home. I think Chriselle might blend in more and play the background. I think Chriselle would be really good at this game. I would put her on my fantasy team, Chriselle.
Okay. Well, Sultan's World, not you upset that we be watching Selling Sunset and not Real Housewives of New York. I don't watch any Real Housewives show, baby. So you always gonna be on the losing end with me with that one. So sorry. You be
I
all
don't
right.
understand what one has anything to do with the other, but
I don't
okay.
either. But apparently they is thrown off by the fact that we watch Selling Sunset, but not New York.
I love Selling Sunset. Them ladies are a mess. I know they ain't selling houses in their lingerie, but that is LA. I don't know what
I
they
didn't watch either one, so I mean I didn't watch either show, so I mean
Maybe.
Anyone betting on these ladies?
I'm not.
No, okay.
Not for me, no. It's a no for me, dog.
Two ladies I would put all my money on is Brittany Hayes and Danielle Reyes. You can already count them to be on my team. They're both Big Brother queens. I love Big Brother. Danielle should have been the first Black winner. No debate on that.
Should have. I agree.
Brittany is gonna own them confessionals. Brittany is gonna own the confessionals, and she gonna be dragging people in them confessionals. She might give you the Phaedra that you're looking for.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm here for, and I think both of them might be on my team. I think so. I definitely one of them is gonna be on the team, and y'all can probably guess which one. But maybe both. Maybe both.
I can see Danielle winning this.
I could see Danielle winning it as well.
Now they done said they beefing because of the reindeer games. I did not watch reindeer games.
Me either.
I hope there's not no beef.
What's reindeer games? What is that?
It's some
dumb Big Brother shit.
Oh.
I ain't watching it. I hope there's no beef. I can see one of these ladies being a traitor as well. We forgot to say we'll talk about that at the end. Who we think?
Now, I can see one of them being a traitor, but I can still see them making it to the end, because if you make one of them a traitor, I can see them being able to be sneaky enough to actually make it to the end.
Cajun, hush.
I ain't fooling with Cajun.
But we love Big Brother over here. I'm definitely rooting for the two Big Brother girlies.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Me. But I'll go with y'all recommendations because I'm not.
Yes, to my Bob. Yes, Bob.
I love both Bobs because I used to be a Biggest Loser fan. I used to have all the Biggest Loser books and all of it.
See, so I don't know The Biggest Loser. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't remember. Like, I never watched it.
Listen, Bob was the nice one.
Yes.
Of the two trainers. That Jillian broad, like, I wanted to ball my fist up and bust her forehead so her head went between the wash machine and dryer every single time. Not you gonna smack your celery. They get 3 celery sticks a day to eat, and you want to smack the celery out the person. How do I get that fat ass on the bike? Oh no, ma'am. No.
And isn't it funny how they fooled us? Because remember when Monet kept talking about it, and we were like, "Oh, is Monet gonna be on Traitors?" Monet, and it was Bob the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait. I love Bob. Why his head looks so big in this picture? Well, how much weight has he lost? Stop.
He lost a lot of weight. And I saw
lost a lot of weight.
He looks good.
Is it Ozempic or did he get sick?
No, he's working out in the gym. He had a workout video on Instagram.
Okay. Your head looks too big for your body. Stop. Thanks. Appreciate it.
He looks good. They better not do him like Peppermint. I'm gonna get to writing an email.
Oh, Bob is not. Bob is
no Peppermint.
He's too quick-witted. He's too intelligent. If somebody throws some lame ass thing like, "Oh, you the traitor because of your outfit," He gonna read them for Phil.
Yeah, he will. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Not saying it might be a little bit of Ozempic too. Have mercy.
I mean, it might be.
It could be. Ain't nothing wrong with
But it
it.
ain't no shame in it. I mean, hell, as somebody who's taking weight loss medicine herself, look, however, listen, if it was easy to lose weight, we'd all do it. So for those who need a little help, I don't understand why people are being shamed for, and I'm not talking about y'all, I'm just saying in general. I don't know why people are being shamed for using a aid. Like, it's there. Shit.
Right. Get surgery, get the shots, whatever you need to do.
Right. Do whatever you feel like you need to do. Because at the end of the day, this is an individual race. Like, people who have surgery, people who go to the gym, people who use a pill, a shot. Listen, my thing is, the only person you need to be accountable to is the insurance company and your doctor. And if your insurance company cool with it and your doctor cool with it, then who the hell am I to have a problem with it?
Right, because I'm halfway to my tummy tuck, and I'd be damned if I listen to any of you niggas. Because when this stomach get flat, hallelujah. Listen, I don't act right now. And Peppermint does not deserve a second chance, because if she couldn't turn around that little measly bomb that was thrown at her to backfire on that broad who threw it at her so she could get herself out of that situation, then she don't deserve to be on Traitors. And we're moving on.
I agree. Okay, but I like both Bob.
I could definitely see Bob as a traitor, and I think Bob will be a good traitor.
Yes.
Because Bob can look you dead in your face. Like, he does it to Monet all the time. Monet will say something, and Bob will throw it. So Monet will be like, Bob, I like that blue outfit. So what are you saying? You didn't like the red outfit? Because I wore a red outfit too. So you only like the blue outfit, Monet? I got it. So Bob looks ugly in blue. I got it. And I mean, you see, he does it all the time.
You see the panic on Monet's face, but that's not what I was known.
Right. So I could definitely see if somebody tries to come at him and be like, oh, I know you're a traitor because such and such. I could definitely see him flipping it and making somebody feel some kind of way. And Bob is not above playing the gay card. Like, he's not above. So, it must be me because I'm the gay guy. Like, he's not above it. Like, I'm here for Bob being a traitor. Bob is definitely going to be on my team. I'm telling y'all now. And if Bob goes home early, I'm going to be so disappointed.
I will be very disappointed. Very. But I might do both Bobs. I like both of them. Mm-hmm. And last and definitely not least is Carolyn, who is also a Survivor player. And she's one of my favorites because she's so quirky. Like, she's really quirky.
Is she smart? Because her appearance gives I'm a dummy. So I may possibly have an IEP.
That's not nice.
IEP.
That's not nice.
There's a situation going on. That's all I'm saying. That's what she looking droopy.
I will give you Carolyn's backstory. I will give you her backstory. Carolyn is not dumb, but she's been through a lot. She used to have a drug addiction, and her story was her going through recovery. And I think she's a recovery counselor now, where she counsels people.
Amen. Okay.
And so, because she had a drug addiction, she lives in the moment. And maybe she might not think before she does things. So she's real impulsive, really quirky, but I don't think she's dumb.
Impulsive, like, oh, that's it, I'm out of here. And she take off and she leaves. She get mad.
If you see, like, people who do weird things, like if you see a coconut on the ground, most people just leave a coconut there. She's like, oh, a coconut, let me pick it up, let me play with it. Like, she's really impulsive.
Oh, she got ADHD.
Right, like she lives a lot in the moment. So I don't know how she'll do she has to be a faithful. Like, she couldn't be a traitor. I don't see her as a good liar because of the addiction. She doesn't like to live in lies. That's kind of how she was on Survivor. Like, she was really honest, and it kind of lost the game for her. But I think she'll be a great faithful, but I don't know how she'll be at figuring out the game. Like, I think she's going to be great television. I can see her and someone like a Chanel, like Carolyn, will probably get on people's nerves because of the quirkiness. If you aren't used to being around that energy and that personality, it'll probably get on your nerve. So I can see her getting it into it, a few people, but I think people would side with Carolyn more because she is so nice and sweet. Like, I would put her on my team just for lasting a while because I don't think she would be a threat to anyone. But
you know what?
She might be a good shield.
Dabu, I hope I said your name right, babe. bring up a good point. There are no MTV people. Do you think that was a production thing? Because the fact that TC and Trishelle won last season, you would think that the MTV people would have jumped at a chance to get on. Like, do you think that was purposeful, or do you think they really just didn't make the cut? Because I mean, the fact that you literally have Britney Spears' ex-husband and Zac Efron's brother, I can't believe that no MTV people tried to get on this season. Like, I mean, unless it was filming at the same time like it did last time.
I think it was filmed because MTV this season, I heard, no, this is just what I heard. You know, y'all don't watch the challenge, but it was season 40 of the challenge, which was a huge season. They had 40 people start off the show. So a lot of people had calls from the challenge to do this major season 40. And if they weren't on season 40, they were on All Stars 5. So a lot of the big challenge stars were probably already
taken. Got it. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Wes was next on the list, but he was filming House of Villains. So I think the major challengers that would be next on the list to do Traitors were probably already filming. So I expect to see them on like Traitors 4.
Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. Because you're right. This was a big season for the challenge with the whole 40, So yeah, okay. That makes sense.
But the one thing we could talk about real quick as we look at all of the cast. We usually start off with at least 3. We might get 4, but at least 3. Who do you think Alan gonna tap on the shoulder to be a traitor? Just looking, just guessing.
I think Bob is going to make. I think Bob might be a traitor, especially with all of the flack that got last year with Peppermint. Mm-hmm. I think they'll probably go out of their way to make sure that the RuPaul representation stays around, because it's not just the LGBT representation; it's that whole element of the LGBTQ representation, right? The whole androgynous or trans, So I think they'll go out of their way to make sure that person stays. So I see Bob being a traitor. Definitely a survivor being a traitor. I don't know who, but I think one of the survivors will be a traitor. And maybe they will throw in like the person we wouldn't think, like the low-hanging fruit. Like maybe they will throw a Sam or somebody in there, but I don't think it'll be a Tom. Tom is already a villain. People already see him as a villain, so I don't think they'll make somebody that's already seen as a villain. I don't think they would do that.
I think they're gonna pick that Boston Rob boy.
Okay, I can see them picking Rob
because he's an obvious choice.
I could see Boston Rob pulling a Dan. Like, I'm not coming on the show unless I could be a traitor.
Is that what he did?
Well, they get to tell them if they want to be a traitor or not, and they still gonna tap you on the shoulder. But I think that's what Bob said. Like Dan wanted to be a traitor.
Well, we know he wanted to because he kept talking about that. Like he definitely wanted to be a traitor, and then he was a horrible traitor.
Awful at it. You think they're gonna leave the housewives alone? No housewives this season?
I don't know.
Like
out of the choices, I don't think any of them would make good traitors. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't think they will.
I feel like they have to pick one of the Big Brother girlies, Danielle or Brittany. I would go for Danielle. Bob the drag queen.
Could you see Bob and Danielle as traitors together?
That's what I'm thinking. Because, like, do they want 2 black people? I don't know. Maybe they would do Brittany and Bob. I would like to see more female traitors, like only 1 male and 2 females. So maybe Danielle, Bob, and maybe Chriselle.
Chriselle is gonna be a waste of a pick because I just don't think she got it all together.
Maybe Sierra. Maybe they might go Nikki or Sierra, like a no name, not no name, but they ain't in a group.
But not one of the bigger, reality competition. I could see them doing somebody like that. Dolores, I like Dolores as a faithful. I feel like Dolores will scrap in that room. I feel like Dolores will fight in that room. Like not physically, but you know what I'm saying. I like Dolores as a faithful. I don't know. I like her as a faithful.
They might go away from Housewives because Phaedra did so good.
She did set the bar.
We'll see. I can't wait to see who they tap on the shoulder. That's my favorite part of the show. Is seeing
Child,
tapped.
when somebody said, "I think you the traitor because your breath was you
Was
you
on my.
hit
I felt your breath.
right."
They said your breathing was too heavy. Or so.
Right.
It's Larsa who was saying that, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It was probably was her dumb ass child.
That's why she got put out. Her and her on again, off again, toddler of a boyfriend.
Well, it's gonna be interesting to see. I think they pick the least obvious for traitors because people gonna look at Survivor as being traitors, and I don't think they're gonna go there. But we shall see. Anything else y'all want to touch on about traitors? We will be back.
We'll be back. We'll be doing a weekly. So we have to figure out how we're going to do it since with the the way they release the episodes. Because don't they usually do like 3 episodes to begin with, and then they do it once a week or something like that?
I hope so because I'm ready to binge watch it. I love me some traitors.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out the schedule, but yeah, we'll definitely be doing our regular recaps. And again, we will do the
we're gonna do the fantasy party when we set up the team so everyone could talk about who they want to be on their team. Though the way we should do it is the fantasy party after we close down the drafting, because we don't want everybody to have the same team because then everybody gonna have the same points.
Yeah, I agree. So I think we should wait until after everybody has chosen and then we'll do the party. I agree.
Yeah, and then we can go say who we picked.
I agree. Because you're right. We don't want to convince you guys of what we'll do and what we won't do. And yeah, because you're right. Then we'll all have the same damn team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We kind of gave y'all a little bit of snippets of a couple of choices we like, but you don't know all 6.
Right. And like I said, yeah.
Here comes Cajun about this damn show again.
Huh?
Here comes Cajun about this damn show again. Talk about plug our favorite stuff.
Oh, they talking about the Georgia.
Ain't nobody fooling with Cajun. Y'all know Cajun like the troll. Ain't nobody fooling with him.
Listen, I would just like to say that if you have not yet, and you want to binge watch a really good show, The Penguin on HBO Max. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, it's worth it.
I heard it was good. I just haven't had a chance to get over there.
So
but I heard
good.
it was good.
Well, I'm all for
I want to see Cross. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff that I haven't had a chance to watch.
I need to see Cross. And what's the other show that people talk about? Something else. There's another show. I can't think of it right now. But I definitely want to watch Cross.
I don't know if Busy watches Traitors. I have to ask him. I don't know if he watches Traitors. But I know, did y'all watch the RuPaul Global or whatever?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, whoever watched it need to talk to Busy because Busy was in his feelings. He called me last week and I don't know who won. I don't know what he was mad about, but he was in his feelings. I said, baby, I didn't watch it. And he was so mad. He was like, oh my gosh, really, B?
Alyssa, didn't she? I think I saw that Alyssa Edwards won, but I didn't watch.
What, this is the
whoever won, he didn't feel like needed to win, and I don't know who won because I didn't watch it. So
I thought Alyssa won the Global.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he didn't feel like Alyssa deserved to win. I don't know who he thought should have won instead of Alyssa, but he was in his feelings. Okay.
Oh, I haven't watched it, so I don't know.
RuPaul be giving them crowns away. It was Alyssa's turn to win one, I guess. But
Alyssa is a long journeyman of the Also Ran. So if they gave it to
I don't know
her
who he thought should have won, but I'm not mad at Alyssa for winning. Like, I love Alyssa. So
listen, she is comedy whenever she put on. Listen.
I love her. She's hilarious. And did you see? It's a clip I know you've seen it, Abby. That's floating around TikTok when Alyssa and Bianca, when they did Bianca's after show, and the two of them together.
Yes, and she said, "I'm a good Christian woman."
Right. She said, I'm a good Christian woman. Baby, she is hilarious. I love Bianca and I love Alyssa. So the two of them together were gold.
Listen.
Gold. Yeah, Cross is set in DC, and I heard it's really good, and it really gets into the nooks and crannies of DC, like the colloquialisms and like DC culture and stuff. So I definitely want to catch Cross. I heard Penguin is good. These are the things that I probably should have like now this I got so many shows coming out that I'm reviewing, but it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. We're gonna get it done. I'm about to hop off so I can watch Beverly Hills because I will be doing my Beverly Hills review. It'll be late though. I'm about to push the time back, but we're gonna do my Beverly Hills review tonight. So y'all get a triple dose of me today.
Well, this was my third live, so I'm about to go rest my voice and get prepared to start cooking in the morning. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.
No, I gotta work tomorrow.
You too. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Well, I'm off for the rest of the week, but I'm going to the gym in the morning. Then I'm going to see my daddy. Then I'm coming back here to do YouTube. So,
all right. Well, I will see y'all later. We will be back once we get closer to Traitors. And remember, me and Abby will be back on Wednesdays for the Netflix love shows. We hope they entertain us. That's all I'm looking for is entertainment. Give me and Abby something to talk about.
Word.
All right. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Bye-bye.